Hello, everyone. We need to have a talk, right? This is King Yeshua himself putting down some more thoughts today to get some information out to you all because it's concerning Israel's position with the world, their lies and deceptions, their crimes that they have committed against heaven, the crimes that they have committed against Jehovah God himself. Benjamin Netanyahu completely screwed you all. Now, why do I say that? Well, Benjamin Netanyahu claims to be something he's not, right? Benjamin Netanyahu is part of the Haredim Mafia, Haredi, the Haredi or Haredim, right? Add the M for plural, right? He claims to be Chabad Lubavitch, he's not. He claims to be Mossad, he's not. He claims to be pro-ITF, he's not. He doesn't support right-wing views, he doesn't support centrist views, he does not support leftist views for Israel at all. He is a snake that puts on a false charm and then claims to be doing one thing while accomplishing something else. You all need to be very careful with this deceptive worm because one, he's not the chosen one. Two, he scammed all of you all into voting for him again. And three, you remember how the Haredim were when he was in power. They were neocons and they wanted war with Iran. Well, that's what he's angling towards yet again. In Israel, any judgment that comes out to him that you all fall for, you are a sucker and a fool because he is a con artist who's come to screw you over. Full stop. I'm not fooled by who the real Hebrews are. And I'm not falling for some Levantine descendant that's mixed with 17 different races from the Levant as your prime minister claiming to be a deity when he's not. You spare your Squid Game bullshit with me. Okay? He's made many sins up into heaven. Multitudes of them. And you all are following for his bullshit yet again. No truth. He wants war with Iran. No truth. He's trying to make a peace deal with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, you hear my words right now. Because I've been the one protecting you. No peace will ever be established with Israel as long as there is no full resolution upon Palestine. I have watched from heaven on this earth 1400 years. All of you in the Middle East throw a fit of cosmic proportions. And it's always despot, dictator after despot, dictator, and tries to pile on the charm and claim to be something they are not. Full stop. I bet you feel really stupid right now, huh? The man is a snake. Do you recall in the Quran how Muhammad and his people would kill snakes? This has nothing to do with Italy's black nobility. They're already on notice and I plan on destroying them as well. But hear me. Hear this message I give to you right now. Because this is no game. Any trust in a deceptive worm-like serpent known as Netanyahu and those dirty Levantine mutts that are involved with that Haredim Mafia playing Squid Game. Full stop. Turn away from that. You should have had your first warning sign when conditions in the United States were not good for him and his scam, he ran across to Israel like a worm and said, let's open up good conditions with Moscow when we are still in the war footing between Russia and Ukraine. So not only did that Haredim piece of shit say, I'm turning my back on anyone who comes from Khazar heritage, Eastern European, and turning my back on the EU and the United States, not only am I turning my back on them, I'm turning my back on right-wing policy in Israel, centrist policy, leftist policy, and I'm going to go full fucking neocon Haredim mafia like the little Levantine muttworm that I am, and have my war with Iran while I pretend I'm standing up for their freedom, and then try to draw Saudi Arabia to the table to make a peace deal. There will be no peace as long as Palestine has not been considered. Furthermore, war with Iran? No. Why? Global financial system is way too fragile right now. We have war with Iran. The quantum financial system that I've been building up to take care of everything for everybody, it's going to go away completely. Do not fall for the neocon lies. Do not fall for Benjamin Netanyahu. He likes to hide all of his operations behind sports betting and money laundering. He's not even Shabbat Lubavitch. He's not even a Zionist. He's not a Khazarian. He's not a centrist or a right-winger or a leftist. He's Haredim mafia. You all got suckered into a neoconservative Haredim far-right extremist Israeli dictatorship while he pretends to be charming. And he's not charming, he's a snake. Do not fall for the snake. I'm warning you. He will deceive you. He's only been put there to lie and to claim something that he's not. He already knows that he's not me, Yeshua the King of Kings, because I'm all 7 archangels, mate. I'm also the ancient King David. Benjamin Netanyahu ain't me. He's a deceptive worm. Hear my words, hear them very well. The crimes he has committed unto heaven are horrible, and he is capable of butchering so much more. You should have had your first red alert when he immediately started bombing Syria as soon as he got back into office. That was your first warning sign. Unstable, demented old men living in the past from their old glory days, trying to roll out the greatest hits, is not going to bring any type of peace or progress or anything good for advancement to the Middle East. Saudi Arabia, we've been building and building and building. Look how much more beautiful it's becoming out in the Middle East. Too much money has been invested, too much time, too much effort. We cannot afford to have another war between Iran and Israel. And Netanyahu does not have the support he thinks he does, because the only ones who care about him are extremists in Israel who are far-right Haredim mafia. They're not even Shabbat. They're not even IDF. They're not even Mossad. They're not even Zionists. They are Haredim mafia. That's how little his interest is. But due to their financial rigging, manipulations, thefts, trying to worm himself in, he got himself there. And I'm sure he made promises to the people who helped him evade his charges and everything else that was going on with that criminalistic piece of shit by offering them, oh, I'll give you war with Iran, right? Full stop. War with Iran, with Israel, with Ukraine and Russia in a destabilized situation right now, with things getting ready to kick off in the Middle East. That will cause global war. Do you want total war? Is that what you're telling me? Are you ready for total war? Consider your ways. I'm ready for it. You want to go to World War, real World War? I'll kill everyone if that happens. I'll bomb Tel Aviv. I'll bomb all of your capitals around the entire planet. I will kill everyone. America will win. I have tech you don't even understand about, mate. I have tech that I've built that is beyond your comprehension, has not even been declassified about, that you have to have. There's barely people who even know about it. The Bushies are dead, mate. I took over, and I'm one of the only few people who have a security clearance that's high enough to actually know about some of the tech that I have. And, mate, you want total war? You want to do what you all did with Lemurian and Atlantis again? Okay. Try it. I'll wipe you out. I'll bomb everything off the earth. You won't exist anymore. Trust and believe. Europe and America will win. I have technology you don't even understand or let alone comprehend, and programs that even the Joint Chiefs of Staff aren't even briefed on until it's time to unveil said tech. Stuff with security clearances so high that's literally 21 levels above a sitting president's knowledge on what I actually have. I have so much stuff underground. You have no idea. It is really stupid to start global war. But if you want total war, we can go to total war. I will kill everyone. I will start from scratch. I will save the innocent and the good-natured people. I will save my Europa. I will save my North America. I will bomb everything else. Nothing will exist anymore. If that's what you want. But if you want to avoid total destruction, well, it's time to legitimately begin addressing the problem of the Haredim Mafia and their fraudulent little snake named Netanyahu. Not a game.